Okay, today's featured accessory is something I'm really excited about. It's a semi-portable net from a company called A11N, and I think it's the absolute best net on the market. And while A11N is a company that might not be super well known, they make a ton of sports equipment. I've actually covered some of their paddles on the channel before, including a standard shaped paddle called the Zenith C8. That's a really solid control paddle for anyone curious. But their new net is their real standout product, in my opinion. And while it's not cheap by any measure of the word, I think it's a great value. But before we talk dollars and cents, I want to get into why I think this net is so special. A11N describes it as a semi-portable net, and I think that's an accurate description. This net comes in a huge duffel bag and weighs probably 50 pounds or so, and this thing fills up my entire car trunk. And unfortunately, the bag doesn't have wheels, which I think is an upgrade A11N should consider. But once you get this thing to the courts, that's where the inconvenience and hassle ends. This thing is a breeze to set up. Everything puts together kind of like Legos, and there are no tools required. And once you get the hang of it, it's super fast. I set it up often by myself, and it takes probably around 10 or 15 minutes. And then you're left with a net that is just as good or just about as good as a permanent net, in my opinion. The net tension is unrivaled by any other portable net and is very close to what you get at public courts with permanent nets. The tape is firmer compared to a Swift's, and you won't be having countless balls cheating over the cord with this net. Also, the casters and locking system are as high quality as I've seen. This net always gets head turns whenever I set it up at a public court, and I really love it. In fact, it's the net you see me using in almost all my play footage on the channel. It's just really good. As for price, this is definitely not the cheapest. The normal price is $600. Compared to Swift's fully portable net, that's almost twice as much. But compared to Selkirk's semi-permanent offering, the A11N one is priced over $2,000 less. Yes, that's $2,000. So once you leave the portable net category, which is dominated by cheap nets that are almost all the same, with the exclusion of Swift's net, the category of semi-portable nets gets a little crazy price-wise. And I actually think A11N has priced their net super competitively. I think it's worth more than the Swift in my opinion, although it is less convenient. And it has performance qualities of much pricier options. Also, A11N is constantly having sales as well. As of making this video, the semi-portable net is on sale for $490, and promo code MatthewK takes off an additional 10%, making the price come down to $441. And compared to the typical $370 price tag we see on Swift nets, I think A11N priced their semi-portable net super well. So I think anyone that has access to courts where they can set up a net should definitely consider this. Skipping open play lines and having a net that functions 99.99% as well as a permanent one is just freaking awesome. Now let's just hope A11N adds some wheels to this thing's back.